Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the brand new Striker 45 HALCYON Days. This is a blueprint that's available in the new Season 5 Battle Pass, unlocked, I believe, mid-90s, and it's actually a really decent looking class setup. However, there are a few attachments that I wanted to change on things to make it the best that we possibly can, and hopefully you guys will be able to dominate with this. I want to start off by saying the camo for this actually looks really cool. We've got these different shades of brown and gold kind of mixed in to make it look pretty unique, and what you're watching right now is me demonstrate what this specific class setup plays like against some multiplayer bots, just so you have an idea of the gameplay that you're going to have when running around with this thing. So again, hopefully you guys enjoy that, and let's jump right into the attachments. So if you guys take a look at the attachments that we're going to be using for this specific class setup, the muzzle that we're going to be using is the monolithic suppressor. I decided to keep this the same as the original blueprint, giving us that sound suppression as well as damage range and a nice boost to accuracy, range, and control. So the mono suppressor is the muzzle that we're using here. The barrel that we're going to be using is the 400mm stainless steel. Now this is the best barrel that you can use for long distances with this thing. This class setup is generally meant for a little bit longer ranges, however still manages to do really good from close range. Obviously it's an SMG, and when I create my SMG class setups I want to make sure that they're good from both distances. So the 400mm stainless steel barrel is going to be best for those long distance gunfights from medium to long range, with damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control as our pros. Now the laser that we're going to be using is the tac laser. We're keeping this the same as the original blueprint as well, mainly to get that ADS speed. We're getting aiming stability and aim walking steadiness as well. Keep in mind that with an SMG, aiming stability is essentially a useless pro because we don't have idle sway, especially since we don't even have an optic on here. So essentially we're just getting ADS speed and aim walking steadiness, which actually does make a big difference here with the SMGs, giving us a nice little boost to accuracy, mobility, and control. So that tac laser is what we're rocking here. We're not going to be using an optic. I don't want to run an optic on this. Most of the time with SMGs, I think having an optic kind of hurts you. It also hurts your ADS speed. So I think the iron sights on this thing are fine, so we're going to rock this class setup without one. We're also not going to be using a stock. Now the underbarrel that we're going to be using is the Merc foregrip. You can kind of bounce back and forth between the Merc and the Commando and get a feel for which one you like more. I think the Commando is generally a better underbarrel when you're going for those long range gunfights. However, I really like having that Merc foregrip on because of the hip fire accuracy. So not only do you have the recoil control that helps from those distances to knock down the recoil, but you also get hip fire accuracy. So if you're running around a corner, running through doorways, and you have a really close up gunfight situation, this will obviously make a huge difference and help you to win a lot more of those gunfights. So the Merc foregrip underbarrel. We're not running any extra ammunition, not really necessary here with this Striker 45. And last but not least, the rear that we're going to be using is the FTAC G5 EXO. This essentially is stippled grip tape for this SMG, giving us that ADS speed as well as sprint to fire speed. And I think sprint to fire speed is one of the most important pros you can have, especially with an SMG if you're playing aggressive. A lot of those gunfights are going to happen right off the cuff, so you want to be able to get those first shots down. But again, the FTAC G5 EXO is the rear grip that we're rocking with here. And I'll give you guys one last look at all the stats and attachments that come with this specific HALCYON Days class setup for the Striker 45. If you guys have any questions or anything else to add about this specific class setup, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.